Hi, everyone.
Hey, Matthew!
Hello.
I see.
It's a panorama. So, I'm Matthew Schipper, aka Skip, aka Badass.
Like the moth gets you?
So, here's some untitled poetic drivel for you. I was drunk when I wrote it, I was sober when I edited it, and I'm drunk when I'm reading it to you. So, join me in not caring what you are about to hear. But you better fucking care.
I care!
Alright. Also, my girlfriend was kind enough to write this out from my computer as of like 5 hours ago so that I didn't have to read it off of an electronic device like lame ass. So I'm gonna read now. As he left the apartment, a jumbled howling of distraught dogs met him. But recognizable words gradually crept into the noise. It was a party of humans. So similar was the sound from afar, he thought, of excited dogs to excited youth. There was nothing more to notice about the smoothly rain-spattered night. The young of every species were out and at play. Nothing could distinguish one from the other, save for the occasional obscenity. Progress is a circumstantial illusion. A bird sings at 2 in the morning. Spring has gone, and no mate answers. Still, it patiently calls. Man sings in the second millennium. He longs for the past, one that he does not perceive has departed. Film and festival embalm the past with its ruin and ramparts. Horses and their riders, or at least their modern mimicry, stifle thoughts of youth. Reproductions are woefully romantic. They don't help us remember, but they hasten forgetfulness.
And clumsiness.
You know the rules, man.
Forgetfulness. We long for a day we were not alive to see. We believe the rumors of its glory, its intrinsic loveliness, that somehow leaped from brick to brick, hoof to hoof, blade to blade, enveloping war with narrative, death with fate, truth with myth. And still the lonesome nighttime bird trills its beautiful call. It searches for a mate that will not come. Slowly it falls silent, drowned to meekness by cacophonous reality. A family that speaks ill only of family. Mincemeat words and worries are a plague. Flies buzz around the carcass. What was once tender has become hard and deadened. And I am a maggot. I burrow through flesh, gobbling selfishly through the home of my childhood. We have never known want. Our pale bellies are always full of death. We are kindred worms digesting our home. The only competition we have ever known is one of gluttony. To grow wings is a destiny, not a goal. To leave the carcass is a necessity, not a hope. To plant the eggs of my own particular brooding is an instinct, not a calling. Were my intellect greater and my vomit sweeter, I would still devour and seed and spit. It is the way of things. The young are always pure white maggots, diligently eating, thoughtlessly growing, complacent. Little do they know that becoming an ugly, hairy housefly can be their only aspiration. What is distance? Some measure it in time before a lover's return, in steps to the mailbox, or in the number of waves traversed at so many knots. But how distant is the moon? My eyes cannot correctly focus on its face, perceiving it as flat, though I know it to have depth. What is depth? Some consider it complexity of emotion, layers of sediment enclosing a tomb, or numbered fathoms to the ocean bed. For me, it is a term for the emotionally perplexed, drowning in an unfathomably knotted spool. But how deep is your breath?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.